So, hello, and I have a little story time. That's what this is gonna be, a story time. Got myself some Taco Bell. Okay, so today, I live in Naples, Italy, right? I woke up today at got out of bed at like 10 o'clock, right? I had some things to do. I had to go get my eyelashes done, had to go get my nails done, basic shit that I needed to get done. The place that I get my nails done at is literally like 20 minutes away, right? And mind you, I've lived in Italy for like a year now, almost a year. I pride myself in being able to figure out how to get places like this. Oh. Anyway, I pride myself on being able to get somewhere the first time, the second time I go there, if that makes sense. So like, I always remember how to get a place. The first, I can go there once, and then I'll remember how to get there without having to like Google map it or whatever. Right, so like I've lived in San Antonio, Texas. I've lived in San Diego, and where I'm from, Oregon. I shit you not, I would be able to, let's say I'm like going to the mall, right? I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna Google map it the first time. But second time I go to the mall, I don't need to Google map that shit. I just got that intuition or whatever, and I just know how to get there. Like I said, I've lived in Italy for about a year, but Italy is just different. Like, I don't know, some examples are like, I live in Naples, where first of all, there are no fucking rules on the road, like none. Like, there's like no cops, so literally like they don't do shit. They don't fucking pull you over. I've literally never seen anybody ever pulled over in my fucking life. Like, they just don't do it. So the speed limit doesn't exist. I dead ass, like, it says like 60 kilometers an hour. That's how fast you're supposed to go. Bro, I'd be going 120, 130 kilometers an hour. Like, that's like around 80, 90 miles per hour. Like, nobody cares, and everybody's going that fast. It's not like I'm the only one. Side note, a couple things I do love about Italian driving is, first of all, they follow the rules of the road pretty well. Like, when it comes right lane being the slow lane, left lane being the fast lane. And if you are going slow in the left lane, all they do is get up behind your ass and flash their lights at you or honk their horn. And it's like in the most respectful way possible. It's like a courtesy. Hey man, would you mind get out of my way? They don't mean it rude. Hey bro, flick, 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 like get out of my way, please. Hey bro, like flick, flick. Get out of my way, please. Anyway, so I love that aspect of Italian driving, because if we did that in the States, I don't think it would ever fly over, because people would think they're being dicks about it. Italian roads and Italian driving is just completely different. You can, like in America, you can exit the highway, and if you exit the highway and to get back onto the highway to go either direction is super fucking easy. And realize in the States, I take that for granted. Because most of the time, most places, most states, you can exit the highway and then, oh shit, I fucked up. You can literally get back on the highway and go the same direction that you were going, or you can easily, hit a roundabout and go the other way. Not here. If you exit the highway, you are stuck. This, my friends, is exactly what happened. I'm not gonna find another entrance or place to get on that highway or whatever for miles. It just doesn't, they don't connect, nothing connect. Like, it's just single roads everywhere. Like, it's really something else. Anyway, so today, right, I said I was running to go some errands, and I went to the store, and bruh, Vodafone's the company that I use for my cell service. And so I walk into Vodafone and I'm like, hey, my phone's been acting up. Like, it's been kind of not connecting to the data. Like, when I have Wi-Fi, it works, and then my data won't work after I disconnect with the Wi-Fi, but then it will work 20 or 30 minutes later. I don't know what that meant or what was going on, but basically I have Wi-Fi here at my place, so I would be on my Wi-Fi and I would disconnect from my Wi-Fi and my data wouldn't work And then 20 minutes later, it would just like somehow randomly start working. Anyway, so I asked her and I was like, hey, so like what's going on with this? She like looked at my account information, looked everything up. She was like, oh, it's nothing, like you're fine, like don't worry about it, whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. I gotta go get things done out in town where I need Google Maps because I don't know where anything is. I don't know, like I can't, that intuition, that good instinct driving, I still have it for the most part, but definitely like, Italy is just wild and different, and there's so many, the road, it's just, so I was like, all right. So I didn't need Google Maps when I left base. So I left base and I'm heading towards my nail place. And then I'm like, all right, so I pull up Google Maps to put in her address. Bruh, I try to pull that shit up, nothing. And then I'm just driving and I'm like, she said, the lady at the Vodafone store was like, if it doesn't work, just like turn your phone off, turn your phone on, and see if it'll work. Bro, turn my phone off, turn the phone on, nothing. I was just driving down the highway, right? And I'm fucking lost. I'm lost. I am literally in the middle of nowhere, effing lost. And bro, like it is wild because I don't speak Italian. My phone's not working. I stupidly took an exit, right? I was like, oh man, this kind of looks familiar. So I took an exit. Took that exit, boom. Next thing I know, bro, I'm in the middle of a literal cow. Like Italy is so fucking weird. Like it'll go from a city to like cow fields in 3 seconds. Like there's no break, there's no nothing. Like it's just, you're in the middle of nowhere. And there are fields to the right, fields to the left, 2 cars on the street. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have my phone sitting in my lap. I'm trying to call people because I'm thinking maybe just my data is off. So like maybe I can try to call people. I keep calling people, calling. And then nothing. Like it's just giving me like, when I call, the Vodafone says something in Italian, you know? And keep calling, nothing. And I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do? I was dead ass driving around for over an hour. And it's wild. Like, what do I do? I was trying to call my friend out here, but my friend, he's not gonna be able to, I'll be like, oh, hey, I'm next to the cow field. Like, he's gonna have no idea where I'm at. And it doesn't even matter, like, he can't help me, even if I was on the phone with him. Bro. So then I tried calling my nail lady, because she's Russian. Shout out to Julia, first of all, let me backtrack. Shout out to Julia for the nails and the eyelashes. Anyway, so I was like, she's Ukrainian. She's from Ukraine. But she speaks Italian. She's lived in Italy for a really long time. So I was like, maybe she'll know the roads. So I somehow my calling ended up working. I think what was happening was like I would call them. It wouldn't let me call them, but it would like notify them that I was trying to call them, because then they would call me back and it would let them call me. So then I answered it. Julia, I'm lost. I was freaking out, like, I don't know what to do. And she's like, well, what do you want me to do? And I was like, I don't know, Julia, I don't know. I'm on the SS7 biz. Like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's happening. Like, she's laughing. Her and her mom are laughing in the background. Bro, if I don't get either back to base or to her house, I might run out of gas. I'm still driving, talking to her on the phone, and I end up finding this like city, little town, whatever. There's a couple bars and stuff, and so I like turned on my Wi-Fi, hoping to God that I would like drive past a bar that might have Wi-Fi. No, let me tell you something about Italy also. Wi-Fi is not like a free Wi-Fi, not a thing, doesn't exist. If you keep watching this channel, I will totally bring you guys along with me on maybe one of my drives, because me talking about like this sort of thing, it's just, you're not gonna really get it unless you live here, because it's crazy. But yeah. So anyway, I'm on the phone with her. I'm talking and I'm trying to find Wi-Fi, doesn't happen. So then I'm just driving. I don't even know how it happened. I whipped a couple Uis Just driving. Don't know what my plan is, don't know what I'm doing really. I'm just driving and talking to her and hoping, like, having her help me with a little bit that she can, which at that time is absolutely nothing. I'm, you know, still driving, and I see an exit for Pomigliano, which is where she lives at. Bro, let me take that. Somehow, it is the I don't know how, after driving around, I was driving around for an hour. I was driving around lost, doing circles, freaking going in random directions for an hour. And somehow I ended up on the correct highway and I found the correct exit. And as soon as I saw that exit, I was like, oh my God, Julia, I found it. Bro, I don't believe in God, but I might have to start believing, because that shit was wild. I don't know how that happened, a miracle from above. I thought I was on my deathbed, but then somehow I ended up at the correct exit. And then here comes the good intuition. Once I found that exit, I was like, oh, boom. Showed up to my nail appointment an hour and a half late. Julia was just laughing hard as shit. Oh my God, it was wild.